Hello everyone. Good evening. Namaste all Nepali brothers and sisters, dear students. Boa tarde, Brazilian amigo. Welcome to Ayurved Talk YouTube channel. Myself, Dr. Sandeep Kale. I am from Mumbai, and today is our 19th episode. I am thankful to all dear subscriber and viewers. You are continuously watching and following us. As you know that we have been inviting Ayurveda experts to explain various Ayurveda concepts to you as well as health related information too. Our viewers are particular and very choosy about the topics, and we also take care of that. As a primary and secondary teachers are connected with us, all students and their parents are following our channel in India. I would like to mention some names of our previous episode based on health awareness, like Prakriti and diet, antagonist diet, mucormycosis, how to take care in pregnancy, menstrual hygiene, how to lose weight scientifically, when panchakarma is required, how does toxin form in our body, tips to prevent viral infection in rainy season, tips for good sleep, how to look beautiful, breastfeeding awareness, what is intelligence, and availability of Mediclaim to the Ayurveda and Panchakarma treatment. These are the some names of our previous shows. Some of our sessions were not exactly about to health, but they were about the support system of Ayurveda and concerns like research in Ayurveda, in which Dr. Praveen Kumar KS gave information about the CCRAS. Recently, we had a discussion with some Nepali Ayush scholars. They had been selected for the Ayush Scholarship. So, in that session, we had discussed their journey from the application of Ayush Scholarship in India till the admission in Indian Institute. And here we want to continue this topic as our today's episode, and hence today we will see the information about the Ayush Scholarship. The Indian Council for Cultural Relations (ICCR) is offering scholarships for academics, performing arts, fine arts, and Ayush system of medicine at various Indian universities and institutes, including the Guru-Shishya Tradition of learning system in India. This scholarship scheme is offered to nations of all the countries. Regarding above subject, Ayurved Talk team has invited our today's honorable guest speaker, Mr. Chinmoy Naik, sir. Welcome, sir, to our show.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, sir. I
Thank
will
you.
give some brief introduction of our today's speaker. Mr. Chinmoy Naik, sir, is Deputy General, Director General, Cultural, Indian Council of Cultural Relations, India. I welcome you on behalf of all our viewers. I would like to give an introduction more again. Respected Shri Chinmoy Naik, sir is a career diplomat. He joined Indian Foreign Service in 2004. During his career, he has served abroad in the Indian missions in Beijing and Paris, and in Eurasia. Some divisions like D and ISA, that is Disarmament and International Security Affairs, and NEST divisions at the Ministry of External Affairs headquarters. He has been dealing with culture related matters, including scholarship programs and Government of India for international students at ICCR as a Deputy Director General Culture since August 2021. Welcome, sir, and thanks for accepting our invitation. Our viewers are waiting for you. I request you to please start your speech.
Namaskar to all your viewers and to everyone there. Am I audible? I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Sandeep Kale, for inviting me to this edition of Ayurved Talk. It's a pleasure being here, and thank you also for your kind words. I will be trying to speak for some time to give a structure to the discussion by briefly mentioning about ICCR and then slowly moving on to our scholarship programs, and then maybe a small talk about the Ayush scholarships, which I think is the relevant portion for your viewers. So if you allow me, if that is an agreed framework, I can start with a brief introduction about the Indian Council for Cultural Relations. This is an autonomous organization body under the Ministry of External Affairs. And it has a long history. It was founded on the 9th of April 1950 by Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, India's first education minister of independent India. The main mandate of the council is, if we were to say in two simple words, is cultural diplomacy. And over the years, now it's more than 70 years, ICCR has been, operating under a wide gamut of activities in the field of culture, such as, performing arts, music, dance, theater, exhibitions, photography, visual arts, publications, conference and seminars, and one major part of our activity is scholarship program. Just before I wind up my explanation about the ICCR, I would just like to say that we also have a wide network through which we project our work, including at home and abroad. And many of our viewers, whether in India or abroad, would probably have interfaced with our centers. What I mean to say is we have 37 India cultural centers abroad. Many of them are housed within our embassies or at slightly different locations, but their outreach I'm sure would have touched you. They conduct a wide range of activities concerning Indian culture and Indian cultural activities, ranging from a celebration of festivals to concerts to organizing events, etc. And also in India, we have 18 regional offices spread over the length and breadth of the country, through which we implement many of our policies, especially for foreign student scholars who are studying in India. I would invite all of you to visit our website, ICCR website. If you can just type ICCR, you will, in the search engine, you will find the website very easily. We have our social media handles as well. It's a very, I would say, we have tried to structure it as a very user-friendly website, so more details can be had there. It's all very explained in a very systematic way, so I would not venture to go much, because that would probably require another full session about what we do. And you would also probably be interested to know more about our activities if you see our annual reports, which are also published on the website, which give a good overview of not only a textual overview, but also in terms of pictures and videos of what we do. And just to wind off, I would say that we recently celebrated the 75th anniversary of our independence. And in the ongoing celebrations for India's 75th independence, we are organizing, in fact, all of India is organizing a whole range of activities, and ICCR will be very happy to be part of those celebrations. So you would hear the name of ICCR or see the name of ICCR at hopefully many places, whether in India or abroad. So with that, I would just move on to the next section about the scholarship program. So as I mentioned, one major part of our work is awarding scholarships for interested foreign scholars to come and study in India. So we have about 3,900 scholarships at the last count under 26 different schemes offered from about 140 countries. And the courses offered are again ranging from undergraduation, post-graduation, and at the doctorate level. And they are mostly at various central and state universities in the country, and the top-notch institutes like IITs and NITs, etc. So we, in fact, have focused a lot on our scholarship program over the recent past. At any given point of time, our estimate is that there are about more than 7,000 students in India under ICCR scholarship program. Of course, there would be many more students who would be coming on their own as well under the self-financing scheme, and also through our Ministry of Education's Study in India program, which is also attracting a lot of students. So we are happy to be part of that effort. And we also try to structure our scholarship programs to make them more attractive. We have of late taken some reforms in that aspect. We have tried to revise and shall I say, elevate the standards of institutes and universities which are included in the list of universities eligible for scholarships, so that we get the best of students. We offer them a very liberalized and very attractive scholarship amounts. We also take care of their welfare by organizing, by having organized student welfare offices, student affair offices. And we have also tried to diversify of late the kind of courses which they are doing, not only in field of Indology, but also other areas such as traditional knowledge, Indian cuisine, etc. One more aspect which we did of late was, shifting from an old system to a more user-friendly, transparent, and computerized portal for our admissions process, wherein it's now much more easy for any prospective candidate to apply, which is called the A2A portal. Again, the link is anyone who's interested in the future, and some of your viewers probably have already used that process. They would vouch how we have tried to make efforts to make it easy for anyone. And that has really streamlined the process for not only us, but also for our missions, who have a very important role in facilitating the admissions process. As part of that, we have tried to give more options to our students. Earlier, there used to be lesser options, but now they can apply to 5 different universities of their choice. We have also tried to, engage our students. We have, would be happy to know that, of late, because many of the students who come to India, or even if, as you know, due to COVID, many of them could not come to India the last year and a half or last 2 academic sessions. So many of them are carrying on online. So we have recently done a cultural immersion program, so that before they start their classes, online classes or offline classes in the Indian Institute, they have a broad overview of India, Indian culture, Indian traditions and habits, etc. So we have just done one pilot exercise, and then we are planning to expand it to all our students, existing and new, both. So that's another aspect. And lastly, there are many other small innovations which we have tried to do. But one thing which I should mention in the last is the alumni. Many of our scholarship students, we would like to think that the ICCR scholar from abroad is our best ambassador when he goes back. So when he when they are in India, or when they are engaged with Indian institutes, online or offline, they should get the best of experience, the best of education, of course. But from the point of view of ICCR, we try to make sure that they have the best of experience here, in terms of facilities, in terms of comforts. The network of our missions abroad, the ICCR headquarters in New Delhi, and our regional offices spread across the country. All of us work as a team and try to make sure that our scholars, friends from abroad, have all their needs met, and they go back with a good taste. So in fact, through this medium, I would like to just emphasize that we are trying to get together all our alumni who have been part of this exercise before. So if you think you have not been connected to, or if you want to get back connected back to us, we'll be very happy if you could write to us and let us know your current details. Many a time it happens that when they go back, there is a disconnect, and we are not able to get in touch with them. So our missions will be very happy to be in touch with you and engage with you, so that your India story continues forever. It's not just a one-time story. We would at least not like to think so. So we are taking some initiatives on that part also. So as you can see, for the foreign scholar, right from the point he starts thinking about admission, right through the whole journey in India, coming here, studying, going back, and post his return as well. So it's a whole, it's an endless story. This is what the experience we would like to give, or we would like, that is, at least from the policy and strategy part, that is what our efforts are. Of course, it's an evolving and ongoing process. And the last 2 years, as all of us know, COVID has made life difficult for us, especially when physically there is restricted movement. And
hello, dear friends. I think there is a network issue from Mr. Chinmoy Naik, sir. No issue. Sir has shared many things with us, and I would like to elaborate about that. That he said that 3,900 students have already done their post graduation, graduation, and PhD from Indian institutes. And he also mentioned that there are 26 uh, schemes for the Ayush, all the faculty related scholarship, and 140 country students are involved in this scholarship, which is offered by uh, ICCR and Ministry of Ayush. And uh, I would also like to share one experience. Before 3 days, we had conducted one session with our Nepali Ayush scholars. In that, Omnath Adhikari and Janmajay uh, both have mentioned that when they have one issue with some students or something, maybe there may be any issue. So at that time, they had contacted with the ICCR, and ICCR immediately helped them within a 30 minutes, I think. So that is the most appreciable thing which is done by ICCR. Yeah. So ICCR is giving a continuous support to the students who are in India and they are learning here. I think sir has joined again. Uh, Hello, sir.
Yes, sorry to you and all the viewers. In fact, it's such a coincidence. I was talking about COVID, and these are part of post-COVID, the complexities of post-COVID life. So I just got cut off for some technical reason. So if you'll excuse me, I will just continue with what I was saying, if that's okay.
Yes, sir, no issue.
Okay, so I was just, in fact, finishing the second part of my section about the scholarship program. So as I said, we try to make efforts to make sure that our foreign scholar friends have a great experience from the moment they click, for the admissions process, and then after that, it's an unending story. So I think I've exceeded my planned time. I will just very shortly talk about the third aspect. This is the Ayush Scholarship Scheme. I think that has more relevance for this edition. I would just mention that, as I mentioned earlier, we have about 26 schemes which we operate the scholarships program under, and many of these programs are actually, some of them are actually our own, ICCR's own programs. Some of them we are doing it for on behalf of other agencies or ministries. So the Ministry of Ayush, as you know, is a separate ministry. And the Ayush Scholarship Scheme is basically, we are administering on their behalf under their terms and conditions. The financial support is from their side for eligible foreign nationals for undertaking degree courses in premier institutes in India. We would say it's a very important scheme of the ministry, which provides ample opportunity for promotion and propagation of Ayush system across the globe. I would assume that our viewers are familiar with the acronym of Ayush. Otherwise, just for clarity's sake, it would stand for Ayurved, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, Sova Rigpa, and homeopathy. So that is what these traditional systems are governed by the Ministry of Ayush. As I was saying, so the scheme aims at achieving recognition and acceptance of our traditional medicine systems abroad. The scheme is implemented by ICCR, as I said, and around 100 scholarships are offered every year to eligible foreign nationals for pursuing undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD courses in various AYUSH institutes in India in disciplines such as Ayurved, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and homeopathy only. The admission system is the same. It is through the ICCR's A2A portal, and the Indian missions abroad have a very facilitating role in the admissions process. More than 50 students in the respective categories have graduated in the last 3 years as per this scheme. I would also just like to briefly touch upon some of the guidelines. In fact, most of these guidelines are again on our website, so any interested viewers would be welcome to visit our website and have a look if they're interested. As I said, they need to apply through the A2A portal. The applicant should be a minimum of 18 years of age at the time of application. There is no upper limit. The allocation of the university will be on a first come, first served basis. If there is no seat available in the choice of university, the Ministry of Ayush will be doing the allocation based on the availability. The medium of teaching is Hindi and English. And we would be providing the usual economic benefits, and scholarship terms are decided as per the ministry. So without going into further details, suffice to say that if you have any interest or any queries, and if you think you still don't have the information, you're most welcome to write to ICCR. As I said, our website is, we believe in, our job is basically, for outreach to public, and we always welcome queries, questions, any information which you want. Please do write to us or contact us through available means. Our missions, our regional offices, or headquarters, all are welcome to help you out. We try to be as responsive and as quick as possible in responding to your queries. So with that, I think I have exceeded more than what I had planned. I hope it has been a useful overview of what was intended of me. And I would stop here and I give the floor back to Dr. Kale.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Really, thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable information about the ICCR. Sir, what happened? YouTube is the best medium for this, but viewers want some authentic information, and that is, I think, we had done today. That Mr. Chinmoy Naik, sir, who is the Deputy Director General of Culture, ICCR, is with us, and he is directly having conversation or guidance to all the viewers. And this is the best, I think, opportunity to the viewers to hear from you, sir. Sir, as you mentioned about the website, we have given it in our description. So, dear students, you can go and click there. So, you will approach to the authentic website of ICCR. most of the time we didn't see the efforts of a team behind any output, and ICCR has done a great job. Those who are interested in learning the Ayush medicine system can avail this scholarship. This is the our motto or aim, we can say, in of our this video. And uh, this is our today's subject, and I think we have completed all the angles of this program. And very much thank you, sir. Sir, there are some questions, but I
Sure.
think you have already given answers of that. But two questions are there.
Sure. Please,
Can
I'll
I
be
ask?
happy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So one question is that there are many seats for the undergraduate students, but at the as the students are number of undergraduate students are increasing, but post graduation seats are not too much in that much accordance. So, is there any future plan to increase the post graduation or PhD seats?
Thank you for that question. That's a very good question, I should say. Uh, Most of the admissions are demand driven. So, as you know, the admissions is at the hands of the universities and the institutes. And as far as ICCR is concerned, our policy is flexible. So whenever we get feedback, depending on the demand, we always go back and forth with the institutes and universities. So I would not have the full the exact figures as of now, but yes, we have heard of this feedback before as well, and we are always working to meet the students' demand, and we will factor in that feedback and liaise with the universities and the institutes, because end of the day, ICCR is only a facilitator. And as I said, in the case of Ayush scholarships also, we are administrating on behalf of Ministry of Ayush. So we would also pass it on to them, this feedback. And we also, in fact, receive that feedback for our own scholarship programs. But as I said, we are flexible. It doesn't mean that if we have a policy, it will remain stagnant forever. We always keep, open mind and flexible approach.
Yeah, okay, sir. It means our undergraduate students who are currently in India, so they will be really happy by listening this, that they will get in future a chance for the post graduation and the PhD level academic entry also.
We take note of that, but I would also ask them to just go through the scholarship guidelines in detail about repeat scholarships, if that is allowed in the guidelines.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And sir, you have already mentioned the COVID situation. The question was asked by someone related to COVID situation. Is there any change in plan? So you have mentioned that you have taken a just demo of online session, and you will launch it soon. Yeah. And next question is, sir, the language is Hindi and English, but some students they are asking that is there any possibility or in future planning to available these courses in their language?
Uh, as I said, we are the facilitator for Ayush scholarships. As per the current guidelines, the medium of teaching is only Hindi and English, as you said. Uh, well, uh, it is, I think, for the Ministry of Ayush to decide, because many of the, the institutes are under the Ministry of Ayush. So institutionally speaking, we can at best take note and pass on the feedback to them.
Okay, sir. But this is the question from the countries that it is appreciable that they want to learn this in their language,
Okay.
and I think we will try to uh, complete their wish, as we will reach to the Ayush Ministry also, and
We
if
will take note.
yeah. So
We also take note, and we will pass on that information.
thank you, sir. Thank you. And so last question we will take in this show.
Sure.
Here, as some practitioners are also, and they are doing a great practice of the Ayush system. So in this academic scholarship, the students are related to universities and institutes, but they also want to meet the various practitioners who are uh, their practice. Their practice is very good. So is there any plan so we can involve them in these activities? Like RAV in Delhi, they are conducting some Guru-Shishya Parampara like program. So they allot some guide, and the student will reach directly to the that private practitioner.
You are talking about our foreign friends, or you're talking about the Indian?
Foreign students or the Ayush scholars who are currently studying in our universities. So can
Okay.
they reach to the private practitioner in India?
That's a good question. I think that should be governed by a different set of guidelines, because we are only concerned with the student aspects. So I think they would probably have to look at their university stipulations and regulations, and probably the Ayush regulations as well. So offhand, I would not be able to say a yes or no, but I
Yeah.
think they should first satisfy themselves that they are clear of all existing guidelines. But that's a good question in a different context, in the sense that I would be more happy if they, after getting the knowledge of Ayush and the traditional Indian systems knowledge, they go back to their country and propagate this knowledge there. I think because it's a rare opportunity to come to India and learn these kind of get this kind of exposure on a scholarship. So it will be of great benefit to the people in that country to be educated on these systems of medicine and these other courses which they do here. And once they are able to practice that or propagate that abroad, our embassies abroad, our cultural centers abroad will be more than happy to engage with them, because nowadays one of the other efforts which we are doing is what we call as engaging with local resource partners. So as I said in the beginning, our foreign friend scholars are the best ambassadors. So when they go from India, whatever they learn from here and they practice it abroad, that for us is a great resource and also a great asset. And our missions are making a commendable effort to facilitate them in their work there, in their promotion and in their spread of Indian knowledge and culture abroad. So that would be, I think, of great interest to me, very frankly speaking, what they do when they go back. And we would be very happy if once they go back, as I said, they become a part of the alumni network, and be within the orbit of our Indian mission there, so that their India story continues, and the Ayush knowledge or other knowledge which they gain gets more and more acceptance and followers abroad. I
Yeah.
hope I answered your question to some
Yes,
extent.
yes, sir. And sir, we can take these questions from the students as our suggestions, so we can include in our
Yes.
next future plan. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the good things about ICCR is that we, as I said, are very evolutionary in our approach, and most of our work is dealing with public and public outreach. So thank you for some of the suggestions you made, and good that we had a direct interface with them. We definitely take note, and we would put that in the system and see what can be done within the confines of the rules and regulations that we have to operate in. But the prime motive will be their welfare, and as I said, that they really are able to carry the India story with them, in their minds and hearts, whether in India or when they go back.
Yes, sure, sir. And I would like to mention that as I'm Ayurveda faculty in Mumbai's government college, so I feel proud when Nepali students or any foreign students come here and they want to learn the Ayurveda, they want to learn our culture, they want to follow this, they want to involve in India's all the activities. So it is a very good opportunity that ICCR is promoting Ayurveda, Ayush, and all the related Indian culture related things. Uh, this is our aim or motto. I think we had done some part of the promotion of the ICCR, Ayush courses, Ayush scholarships courses in this our short video. Uh, I am very much thankful to you, sir, for your valuable time that you have shared with us. And I think you have shared everything related to ICCR and Ayush scholarship also. And I am also very much thankful to the ICCR and the Ministry of Ayush and all the senior faculties and mostly our Mumbai's here, ICCR head, Mrs. Renu Madam ji, for because of you, we had conducted this good session. And Mr. Chinmoy Naik sir, I am very much thankful from all our viewers of the Ayurved Talk and all the Ayurved Talk team. Thank you very much, sir.
If you allow me to just say a final word, I'm also very thankful to you, Dr. Kale, for firstly, I compliment you for this excellent initiative, this Ayurved Talk series, which you're doing. I think it's doing great service. In this COVID times, you have continued that endeavor, which is very good. And I thank you again personally for and compliment you for that. And I also thank you for letting me be part of this edition, at least today. I hope I was able to answer some of your questions and give something of use to you and your viewers. And also I'd like to thank Miss Renu, our friend in Mumbai. She's also doing a commendable job for facilitating this. So thank you once again for inviting me, and let's hope we will be able to attract more and more friends who would be associated with ICCR in the future. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all the viewers. So now you are able to see in this video all the information related to ICCR, Ayush Ministry, and the Ayush Scholarship. So I would request you to please like, share, and subscribe this channel and share this information to all the students to all over the world. Thank you very much. Ciao. Good night.